Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite fashion enthusiast and style educator, KNITWEARS. Now today's video will be the battle of the cashmere, where to find good quality cashmere on the high street from your favorite high street brands, and what I think about the different cashmere, and also the unboxing. But first things first, before I do cashmere from H&M and COS, I'm going to show you the cashmere that I have repeatedly been buying from this company called Lilysilk. So it will be an unboxing, and this unboxing will also include cozy casual wear that is also daily wear, where you could go to run errands, and that is perfect for the cold weather winter months. I know that we are still somewhat in autumn and the colder weather is also approaching, and sometimes we want that really comfortable knitwear or just to lay around the house or even to run errands. And I love the fact that people are now taking a much more active approach into being conscious as to what they're buying and what they're putting on their body, and just looking on the more side of, let's say, the quiet type of luxury, but much more in terms of quality fabrics that will help redefine their look and personal style, and that is much more of a health-based conscious motive and move, and I am so here for it and really loving it. First things first, I got a few things from Lilysilk. I have been loving this brand lately. I have been purchasing from the brand since last year when I've discovered them, which I'm going to put a link here above. Now, what I must say, that Lilysilk can tend to be a much more on the pricey end of life for some people. For some people, they might consider it to be very affordable, and for some people, they might consider it to be very cheap. Now, there are different prices cashmere range from as you go from high street to mid-range, also to luxury. I've also been to the Row, and I will tell you the difference, what I see in their cashmere, the type of cashmere that they use, especially Lilysilk here, and comparing it to the very much high-end luxury brand like the Row and other high street brand names that you always see within your face. As I mentioned, I have purchased from Lilysilk before. I really love this brand. I adore their brand. I really do love their cashmere. I find their cashmere to be one of the softest on the skin, the much more comfortable. It feels very much luxurious, and it gives off that very luxurious feel. It do keep you warm when needed, but I must say, in terms of Lilysilk cashmere, it can be on the thin side of life. They do 100% pure cashmere. I should add an organic. So they do pure cashmere, which is organic cashmere. So they do have a really nice, how do I say, it's pure, is organic, yes, but the weaving of the cashmere when creating garments or clothing can tend to be a bit thicker than other compared to other high street brands. Now, I do love this brand. As I mentioned, this year I'm going to start off with this year. I'm showing a lot of sets, and they range from different colors. The color focus are much more on the neutral palette, so it definitely will be fitting all skin types and tone. So you definitely will find your size there, and their size ranges from small to large, I believe. I'm not too sure if they do extra large, but sizes range from small and upwards. I will have a double look, like a check, and also link it on the screen. Now, here I purchased this gorgeous cashmere trousers. It's also wide leg. Oh my god, it feels like a dream, and it fits gorgeously. I must say, with some of their sizing, it depends what type of look and fit you want. If you want much more of a very relaxed oversized fit, I will always suggest for you to size up. So if you size small, take a size medium. But if you like much more of a fitted look, so you like your garments to fit the structure of your body, you could always stick to your actual size. So here I am in the size small here. I really love this cashmere trousers. I adore this. I remember when I'm wearing this, my fiance, he was like, oh my god, it feels so soft, it's really nice, it looks really luxurious. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, where did you get it from? I said Lilysilk. He was like, oh, you're really loving this brand lately. I actually do. I really do love their cashmere. For me, in my personal opinion, I find they tend to do the most softest, very soft to the touch, luxurious type of cashmere, and the cashmere is 100% organic. It's very hard to find organic cashmere, and for the price range, I know it can be thin, but this cashmere here is a bit thicker, and it's not double lined, so it's thicker in the trousers rather than the top, so it do like feels very nice to the touch. It will keep you warm, but I would always suggest that you layer, especially in the winter months. Also got the matching, it's not really matching top, but it's breathed within the same color, so it can come across as matching. Of course, I'm going to show how it fits on either side of the screen, I think more so here. So I did get the top the top color that matches the color of the trousers. I got it in a size small as well. Yes, definitely in a size small, and as I said, is 100% cashmere. No, I don't have a discount code to give you guys to purchase, so you guys get discount, but I do believe if you newly sign up, you will get I think 20% off, and if you also download the app, you do get percentage off as well. Do check out for sales as well, so they do run sales, so you could get it for much more cheaper price, affordable price to what is affordable or deemed affordable to you. It feels really nice to touch. My only issue with Lilysilk and the cashmere, it can be rather thin, but sometimes this work really great, really best, because sometimes you don't want too thick of a cashmere where you could only wear it in the winter season because it's so thick, it's making you hot and make you have sweaty pits. So it can like have its advantage and disadvantage, each his own. With this, you could definitely be wearing it year round, less so in the peak of summer, but more so in the starting beginning of autumn into winter, springing over into spring, and just the start of summer before the peak of summer really do kick in, because of course you don't want to be wearing wool and cashmere in the peak of summer. You'll be boiling like, hello, what's going on? But anyways, I really do love this cashmere set. It comes off really long in the arm. I love the detailing there. I love the simplicity of it. I really love how it's wooled and stitched into place. Like the stitching is amazing. And this jumper, I have had it over a year, so I bought this first before I got the trouser to match it, and the trouser came a few months back, so I had this over a year, so I've been wearing this. When I do take my cashmere, I don't wash my cashmere, especially with the ones from Lilysilk, because I am so scared that it shrinks. So the cashmere that I usually wash, if it's from H&M Premium, because it's usually blend with something else, or if it's from Cost, I don't mind washing it in the wash. But any form of cashmere from Lilysilk or any other luxurious type of brand, I would prefer take it to the dry cleaners, because I am so scared that I shrink it. Let's move on. I got myself again this cashmere jumper in a much more of, I think this color is called toffee or coffee. It's very gorgeous, and I know it will look amazing on my skin, so it kind of giving off a really nice mocha type of feel. Again, I got it in small, so all of the items here that I'm showing you, I got in a size small. If anything differ, I will highlight it there. It is also in similar styling to the top that I showed earlier, gives this really nice smooth touch, and also the lining in the arm area. The arm too comes out really long, which I absolutely love for me because I do have long arms. But if you do have short arms, you realize like the sleeve, it may tend to be a bit longer. I did to get the matching bottoms for this because I was like, autumn is coming, winter is coming, the perfect cozy casual wear to have that layer around in the house. Now this is much more thicker than the one that I showed earlier, so in terms of this being thicker, this must be something else. This is this also cashmere? This is actually also cashmere. Now, I'm not too sure why I decided to size down in this, but I did size down and I got myself an extra small. Maybe I did size down in regards to how it looked on the model, because I think the model had a size small, and then decided probably for a fitted look, maybe to see how much more of a fitted than a loose look. But I think I gravitate more to the size small, more of a relaxed feel rather than having a fitted feel, because that way I can't able to layer the garment if it's too fitted, because then it will look bulky. Again, as I mentioned, I find the bottoms, especially with the wool and cashmere, to be woven in a more thicker knit than the top. The top tend to be much more thinner than their bottoms, which in my opinion is amazing. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think it's very smart in the way how it is design. I really love it. Of course, you know that cashmere is also breathable as well, so it definitely will be very comfortable and very nice on the skin, keeping you cool in those nice mid-range warm weather months. Not too hot, not the hot weather months, warm weather months, and in the cold weather months, definitely keeping you cozy and warm. It's a really great piece, as I mentioned, to have layering around the house, or even to go around errands, or even to just go grab coffee, or even going to walk your dog in the park, or just taking a nice casual walk in the park. I know a lot of people has been asking, where do I shop for my clothing, my garments, where to shop for organic garments or quality garments. Here I'm giving you Lilysilk is a great example. I really do love their linens, their cottons, their cashmere, and their wool, and they do pure organic cashmere and wool. Another company as well that does that is Mama Out. If I am mistaken that their cashmere or wool is 100% organic, please do correct me in the comment section. I do stand to be corrected. But on their trousers has pockets on either side. The pockets are rather generous in terms of the length. So this is my hands, guys, that fit in the pocket. It's quite generous, and you know companies can be very stingy with women pockets. Love the fact that it comes with a string detail there in the waistline, and the string can be pulled for a tighter feel. And I love the fact that they added this silver pinned at the end of the string, so that's where you just add like a really nice touch of detail there. It looks rather secure and wouldn't come out easily, but we will tell as time progresses in terms of wear, tear, and rinse, repeat, you know, like when taking it to the dry cleaners. I must mention that if you do tend to get these cashmere or wool trousers, you do have to expect some form of bobbing. Let me just show you here if the camera could pick that up. So you will have experience with this. This actually happens when it rubs against very rigid fabrics or rigid countertops or anything that is rigid, like wall or something, or against your bag that just keep like tugging on it. Obviously that tends to happen when you have friction against cashmere wool. The friction causes the material to bob. This is very much naturally how it do happens in real life with the animals as well. So you have to be, you know, just be a bit more careful or more like attentive or intuitive when wearing these garments. Nothing too hard that cannot be plucked. I wouldn't recommend you do it because you could bore holes or damage it. Again, I would recommend you bring it to dry cleaners, but just to keep that in mind if you on the way of investing in quality clothing materials. Then we have this piece here. I think in my last video a few years back, I was wearing a brush cashmere top that I got from Lilysilk, and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. Why not get the matching trousers? This feels so much like a dream. This is so much thicker. As I mentioned, their bottoms are way thicker than their top. Totally understand. And the brush cashmere, it can be thin, but the brush, the way it's brushed, it adds a really nice thickness. You think like it's an extra layer, and my god, it do keeps you so warm where my armpits are sweating. No joke. No joke, where my literally armpits are sweating. But anyways, let's get back to topic. I got this in cream. Oh my god, it's so lush, it's so beautiful. Now all the trousers comes up wide leg. These are perfect for airport traveling as well. You know, you want to be comfy and cozy on the plane. It's good for airport wear or traveling. Pockets on either side, thick band, really love that. And the drawstrings there for extra tightness and security. And I believe I got this in an extra small. Why did I got this in an extra small? Strange. Got this in an extra small rather than a small. It do looks wide, but let's see how it fits. I'm going to show you how they are a fit either way on the side. And all of their trousers are styled with the line in the middle, so it has like a really nice structured piece, so it make it seems like it's a seamed trousers while giving off a relaxed fit simultaneously. I really love it. It's in cream. I love myself cream beige, you know, light colors. It feels really soft to the touch. It's very luxurious, and I absolutely love it. And just to give you like a broad perspective, what am I saying? Just to tune in back from Lilysilk, what I'm wearing here is a mohair and wool jumper that I got from H&M like 2 years ago, I believe, in this like tan color, and it do fits nice and amazing. I have washed it in the washed, and as I said, in terms of like H&M premium section and cost and other stories, they garments can tend to take a bit much more shipping because of course it's chemically processed, and most times it's blended with other materials as well, so it could take a bit more shipping in terms of the weather, the climate, in terms of like a friction and against different materials or wall structure, whatever. So it last and not least by Lilysilk, I really do love their packaging as well. It do gives off a very luxurious and lush packaging. They've been around for, they do have a company in the US and also in the UK, and I think they're owned by 2 women. Not certain, don't quote me on that. You could do your own research in regards to this. Oh yes, I did decide to get myself this belt. Oh my gosh, this belt is so gorgeous. Very beautiful. I got it in black. I really love the detailing of that. It's so stunning, and got here in the buckle there. I'm not too sure how many colors this comes up into, and I think I got this in a size small. So here you have it with the different holes there. This is so beautiful. I really love this detailing there. It's so magical, and it is genuine leather. So it's 100% leather. I'm not too certain what the hardware are, but I believe the hardware is made out of some form of brass and nickel, and have like a gold finish, a shiny gold finish to it. And here, leaving off from Lilysilk, another company I also decided to try is this. I think it's a French brand, ciels, the 100 skies. I think it's a French or Italian brand. I'm not too actually it's French. It's a French brand. So I did decide to pop in there a few days back. Again, if you followed me on my Instagram, you will definitely know, because I spill a lot of secrets and things that goes on in my daily life. So make sure you follow my Instagram. I'm going to pop it over on the screen here. And my man decided that why not try one thing from this company, see how I like it, do the comparison between Lilysilk cashmere and their cashmere. This is also 100% cashmere. I didn't do a deep dive background on the history of the brand, where they source the cashmere from. Is it 100% cashmere? Is it pure, like, not when I say 100% cashmere, meaning like, is it organic cashmere, like pure cashmere, or is it like processed type of cashmere? So, but the cashmere do feels very, very soft and like a dream, very much close in comparison. And I'm going to tell you in terms of wear and tear over a period of time what I think. In terms of pricing, it is much more on the pricey end of life than Lilysilk cashmere, because this is just like a basic cashmere top. I think in oatmeal it comes up with the zipper in silver there. Size small. I was looking to see what type of cashmere, if it is 100%. I got it in a size small, and I don't pay. This is much more, I believe, much more expensive than the top that I got from Lilysilk. Yeah, the color is very much different. One is much more for oatmeal and brown. It is thin, but Lilysilk, the top is much thinner than this. So this have much more for thickness to it. So I could definitely understand the price ranging, the difference in pricing, because this is so much thinner than this one. But the feel, there is a difference in the feel as well. They do both feel soft and luxurious, but there is a difference in the feel, the touch of it. And you could definitely feel, like when you touch this, that how much thicker this top is. So this is what it looks like close up inside the garment. Love the stitching. The stitching is absolutely immaculate, and this is on the outside, if you could see them in comparison together. I'm not too sure if the camera is able to pick it up, but you could definitely see how thin the Lilysilk is. It's much more of a thinner one, and a much more of a thicker yarn with the Lilysilk, this brand. I really do love the touch of it. It does feels really nice. It felt like a dream when I tried it on in the shop. I did try it on a size extra small and a small, and I like the fit of the small. The small gives much more of a structured and a really nice silhouette, so it looks tailored. And in terms of pricing, it is on a steeper end of life. So this is the pricing for this. As I said, it's much more expensive than the Lilysilk. I think the Lilysilk will come up to, depends on the, I don't remember how much this one is, but hold on, is the pricing here? No, the pricing is not on this. Right, so I believe this is 100 and something, and this is pushing 300 pounds. So there is a huge difference in both of them, and you could definitely feel there is a difference in terms of the softness, in terms of like the quality, the softness. Now both of them is soft, but you could feel one is thicker than the other. And I will also do another video comparing much more of affordable brand, and also comparing cashmere from the row, if I think it's worth your money, worth your coins, or if it's just carrying the name, and if it's justifiable in terms of price range. Now if you like this type of video, do be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, hit subscribe button, put on your notification bell to be notified every time I post and upload. Comments in the comment section, and share this video with your friends and loved ones, and let me know your thoughts on this video. As I said, thank you so much for tuning in, your favorite fashion enthusiast and style educator, Kate. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.